Hi there, Mary and Dr. Tocco. Dr. Tocco formed the American Chiropractic Autism Board, and many people don't understand why a chiropractor would be interested in autism care.
Well, that's a very good question. For one thing, it's definitely the greatest healthcare crisis of our times. And a chiropractic physician, by definition, is a primary care doctor, which means that nobody needs a referral to come see me. We're literally primary care. So, of course, the greatest healthcare concern in our country would definitely be of interest to me. And then the other reason is that I went through training and began researching what's being done to help children with autism recover, and found that there is absolutely so much that can be done, and a lot of it is actually within the scope of a chiropractor's practice.
Now, isn't it true too that, because chiropractors are not connected with the pharmaceutical industry, that they, can you elaborate a little bit about that?
Well, basically, there's a huge controversy over whether, children can even recover from autism or not. And the reason, and it's so amazing that kids across the country are recovering, and you'd think that you'd be hearing about this all over the evening news, on the front page of every newspaper, and people often question whether or not it's even reality because you don't hear much about it in the media. But another thing that makes a chiropractor a very good leader in this arena is the fact that we're one healthcare profession that the pharmaceutical companies have absolutely no control over. We don't write prescriptions, we don't prescribe drugs to people, and so that is really the reason why we aren't hearing about it all over the media. It's because the pharmaceutical industry has a huge impact on the media in our country.
Well, they have an invested interest, obviously. Sick kids are definitely going to be on medication versus healthy children.
And there's really no pharmaceutical drug that's helping children recover. The things that are helping children recover are dietary changes, nutritional supplementation, other neurological therapies, and there's absolutely no market for a pharmaceutical company.
Perhaps that's why the medical doctors really don't want to address it, because these are areas that they might not be as familiar in, and basically what they do is prescribe medication and do surgeries. And being that that's not what's helping these children recover, perhaps that's why the medical profession really does not want to carefully examine how these kids are recovering.
Right, well, we have a few brave medical doctors that are stepping out, but yeah, as a whole, many leaders in the medical profession deny that there's even been an increase in autism. They're saying interesting statements like children grow out of autism and lose their diagnosis. I would beg to differ.
And isn't it also interesting how the media just does not want to cover this? We all know about Jenny McCarthy being on Larry King and Oprah, and I think she's doing a wonderful, wonderful job. But she's a brave soul, and if she wasn't Jenny McCarthy, she would not be getting out of these programs, mark my words. So, we're really excited about what Jenny's doing, and she's really helped the awareness level, just skyrocket, because she has helped her son recover from autism, and so we're just really excited about that.
Absolutely, and if you are a chiropractor yourself, if you have a good chiropractor, please refer them to hopeforautism.us. That gives them more information about how they can be trained to be an authority in their community on autism and the different methods that are helping children recover. Even if you're a parent, pastor, teacher, nurse, and you want more information about autism recovery, you can also go to hopeforautism.us. We have conferences. Our next one is May 15th through 17th, 2009, but we have conferences that are training conferences to really educate people on what is allowing children to recover from autism.